We live in a society built on consumption. It's about enticing us to spend our money in ways other people want us to. And impulse has a lot to do with it. Advertising is meant to excite the impulses.
Everybody watches TV, so it's not just the teenagers and the young children. I think it's kind of like a never-ending cycle, you know, wanting the newest thing, wanting what they're advertising, you know, in the newspaper.
You know, if they portray it really well, they could probably sell me on it. There are people who are just never satisfied, and it's a lot to do with advertising.
Anywhere you turn on the radio, you turn on the TV, you're going to hear a commercial, you're going to hear something. It's driving in your car, you see a billboard, anything. Advertising's everywhere, and advertising's always trying to get you to do something else.
My name is Patrice. I'm in my second year of college. I was in focus groups from the age of about 16 to 19. In focus groups, what we mostly did was like concentrate on advertising strategies. So we would meet about once a month for a big shoe company, and they just ask us different questions about ads, what we liked about it, what we didn't like. I think advertisers take things way too far. They make kids have different opinions about themselves. They make kids want to fit in with everybody else instead of just being themselves. They have people that we look up to, you know, in society, advertising their stuff. So they have guys thinking like, well, if you wear the shoes that Michael Jordan wears, you're going to be able to fly like him. You know, you can do everything that Michael Jordan does. You know, play 3 sports, star in movies.
I play basketball, so my shoes definitely have to last a long time. But I like to buy popular shoes on the other hand, so I can be cool at school. And they got to look cool for the girls, you know?
People say like it's peer pressure from other friends. But other friends are just seeing ads too, you know, so it's like everybody's seeing the commercials. You're watching TV, you're looking at magazines, so you're seeing it.
There was a time when being cool was about being unique, about character and leadership and courage. Cool was something to be admired, and well, it was about following one's own path. But now, being cool seems to be mostly about conforming to media-manufactured images. Cool's now a commodity that's being marketed to us, and we no longer decide for ourselves what cool is. We just allow the media to decide that for us.
It's not about the shoes, it's about talent.
I'm not going to buy some shoes because I see somebody wear them. I'm going to buy shoes because they feel good on my feet and I like the way they look. I don't wear them on the football field, but as soon as I get my cleats off, this is what goes on. To me, it's not about how they look, it's about how comfortable they are, and they make me feel good.
Here is an important point. This video is about getting along with less. It's not about consumer celibacy, giving up everything. I mean, for example, my aunt, she gave me this necklace, and it means a lot to me. Not to mention that I think it's pretty. I'm glad I own this, you see, because it's okay to have things that we really like. It's just the stuff that we keep buying that we don't need. That's what we need to think about. When we buy less, we value what we have that much more.
Do we really want to go down in history as being the consumer society? When we study history, we study like the Renaissance. You know, this incredible period of this flourishing of art and culture. You know, you look at different time periods, you know, around the turn of the century, there was the Impressionist painting and this incredible flourishing of music and stuff. You know, do we want to go down in history books? As we were the consumer culture, we ate our way, bought our way, you know, shopped our way through the world's resources to the point where, you know, future generations don't have anywhere close to the kinds of things that we have now.
People know there's a problem, and people will always know there's a problem. They have to first take the step and recognize the problem, but they have to make the move to do something about it.
The obsession with possession for a lot of people is really about trying to find happiness. We are constantly being saturated with messages that tell us being cool, being happy is about how much we own.
We can't say that having nothing makes you happy. And we can't say that rich people can't be happy, because that's not true either. But what we need to remember is that happiness and having things don't necessarily go together.
I don't think they show anything in advertisement that says if you're a nice person, you'll be happy. It's all about what you have. And I don't know, to me, I feel kind of sad about it because so many kids out there are brainwashed thinking exactly what the advertisers want them to think. It really doesn't matter how much money you have. It doesn't matter how much you spend every week. What it all comes down to is, you know, the non-materialistic things.
Peacefulness with yourself, that sense of I'm doing what I want to be doing with my life, doesn't come from chasing after stuff. It doesn't come from getting more money. It doesn't come from any of those things.
There's so much beauty just by spending time with your family.
I think being cool is just having people that love you for who you are, and they see something in you that says, oh, that person is cool. And I think that could be different for every single person.
To me, I think that a cool person is somebody that's unique and not afraid to stand out and do what they feel is right. Truly, you have to be happy with yourself, and you have to be happy inside to be truly happy.
The earth is our home. It's the only one we have, and we have to take care of it. We Americans own a lot of stuff, very often a lot more than we need. But we're still constantly being urged to want more and to buy more. We know that our consumer lifestyle is highly destructive. We are causing the extinction of tens of thousands of plant and animal species who share the earth with us. We are pushing our planet to the limit.
Every single thing you do affects the environment, and so every single change you make will affect it too.
Think responsibly and act responsibly, and think not for themselves, but think for the big picture. Think for society, what they're doing, and how is this affecting everybody around me. It starts with an individual person, if anything's going to happen.
You have to resist the pressure through advertising, through you know, what your friends buy, because you're just falling into their trap, basically, and that's what they want you to do. And you need to be strong. And you know, I think we're pretty strong. We fall into some traps.
Yeah, I'm just like
we're
perfect,
guilty. We are guilty.
Perfect victims. But you know, we're trying to change that.
The future for all of us depends on the individual choices that you and I make every day.